What is the best thing about your previous job?
What I like about my last job was the fact that there was a good exposure on my field of expertise. I was able really to develop my technical skills, which I know will help me succeed here if I'm fortunate enough to be able to join your team.
Give me an example of problem you face on the job and how do you go about it?
I try to take a systematic approach to problem solving where I take the time to gather the relevant data, clearly define the problem or goal, then come up with possible solutions. I think it is important to get the information and clarify the problem first before you start coming up with possible solutions or wasting other people's time.
A situation when working with a team produces more successful results than if you had completed the project on your own.
I've worked both independently and as a team of members throughout my career, and I enjoy both and can do both equally well. I will have to say, though, that working with others has often yielded greater results for projects work on, specifically when it comes to brainstorming. I try to get everyone involved in coming up with new solutions, but making time for sessions where there are no wrong ideas and answers. The creativity of group of people is always going to be greater than that of one person, and thus the results will be more successful. Working with others allows you data mine other people's skills and experiences, get perspective and ideas that you would not have on your own, and check the quality of your own work before it goes out the door. I've worked with many great people. I was able to pick their brains, so to speak, about the effectiveness of various techniques, estimates on how long it would take to get various things done. I would not have been able to do my job effectively without them.
A time when you faced with problems or stresses at work that tested your coping skills?
I think it is important to remember that stress affects everyone, and it's inevitable that sometimes people are going to have bad days. That is why I try to give the people the benefit of the doubt when they seem to have a short fuse. What I do personally is to try control my response to a situation. You can't necessarily control what happens to your response, but you can control your emotions. What I try to do is to lengthen the time between the stressful situation and my response so that I can identify the cause of the stress and decide what I can do about it. On several occasions, I have had to deal with very irate customers who actually yelled at me. What I did was to stay calm, not let them get under my skin. I really tried to listen and decide exactly what it was the root of their problem. Then I provided solutions that could be completed within a specific time frame. I'll always find that it is best to face those types of situations head on and be objective about them. I do my best to be professional and not get my emotions involved. What have you learned from your mistakes? I've been successful at every job that I have had, but I have had the normal ups and downs. I'd say that I do actively try to monitor my work habits and the quality of work so that I can constantly be improving myself. I've had one or two hiccups with customers where their satisfaction was not where I thought it was. I learned that I have to really monitor certain difficult customers closely, take their temperature, so I can keep their satisfaction level as high as possible.